This is a total and absolute disgrace to us.
Sweet suffering Jesus, what does Joe Brolly want, huh? Well, Joe, what's the crack?
Sure. Have you seen what Donald said about us in the Sunday game? It's an absolute disgrace, so it is. You must come back onto the show.
Joe, I told you already, I've retired, right? And I ain't coming back to the Sunday game, that's it. I'm living in New York now anyway, right?
You're living in New York? That's it. I'm coming to get you, Jer. We need you back in the Sunday game, pal.
Joe, don't you dare, right? I'm having the time of my life over here, right?
Shoot, man, his apartment's got to be around here somewhere. Come on. Jer, I'm here to take you home. We need you back in the Sunday game. It's urgent.
Right, Brolly, what in the name of Jez is this all about, eh?
Jer, we need you back in the Sunday game. Have you seen what Donald has been saying?
Joe, I can't leave. The women, Americans, Italians, Russians, you name it.
Jer, come on, you catch yourself on. You know, what sort of woman would you be attracting to?
Jer, what's taking so long?
Just give us a second, just chatting to Joe, all right? Absolutely. I got her now at a Junior B game, would you believe that? Garrick Park. You want some meatloaf, do you? Davy, the meatloaf!
No, I'm fine.
Huh? Look, Joe, I ain't going home, right? It's just serious crack over
Jer,
here.
look, she's just one woman, you know. You can't be here.
Oh, you heading off, Alina, huh?
I have to leave.
Oh, you have to go, is that right?
Позвони мне.
Absolutely.
You're just living the dream. I love it.
Oh, stuff. Beautiful stuff. Now you can see I ain't going home, huh?
And why would you, pal? And I will have some meatloaf, by the way.
Davy, the meatloaf! Now! Never know what he's doing back there, huh? So what's this crack you were saying about Cusack, huh?
I just said the likes of myself and yourself that criticise defensive play are in keeping with the last remnants of British culture within Ireland. You know, some crap like that.
Is he calling me British? Huh?
Well, oh yes, he's calling you British, pal. I wouldn't take it.
That's it. Get my bag. I'm going home. Book the flight, we're going home. I'm going to sort a few of these boys out, right? Absolutely.
I'll book the flights.
Did I just hear you're leaving?
Don't look Cusack's at it again, huh? Calling me British.
The Sunday game should have sacked his ass years ago.
Even she knows it, huh? Absolutely. I'll be back next summer, right?
Fuck you.
Want them back at RT. Loughnane is back. Absolutely.
And before his appearance on the Sunday game, we're lucky enough to have him here tonight. So give him a round of applause, Chair Loughnane.
Jeez, you wouldn't have room to turn a sweet in your mouth here, huh?
How are you, Jared? Jesus, looks like you're living a dream over in New York.
Well, Jesus, Willie, I tell you now, I was doing some amount of riding, huh? Horses in Central Park. It was great crack, I have to say that now. And then I was there, I was having the time of my life, and then Brolly comes over, tells me what Cusack says, and I said, Jeez, I have to come home. So here I am. I've had to sort a few boys out, huh?
Yeah. Can you see what Don Logue was trying to say?
To be honest with you, no, I can't. I've never met a fella more full of his own self-importance or more full of shit than Donald Cusack. I'll tell you now, that lad, he's absolutely full of it. Do you know what I mean? And he wants to manage Cork. I hope he managed Cork, because I hate Cork. And absolutely. And McGrath was at it as well. Do you know what I mean? McGrath was saying this, that, and the other. And McGrath wants to be the Waterford manager again. I heard on the radio the other day, yeah? Absolutely. Well, in fairness to him now, you listen. He wasn't a bad manager there. You take the positives when he was with Waterford. You know, he took over there 2014, challenged for the All-Ireland, didn't win it. He took over in 2015. He was there 2015. He didn't win it either. 2016, he got close. He didn't win it. 2017, they challenged again. He didn't win it. So he's a very consistent manager, is Derek. Do you know what I mean? But look, I'm back. And that's the crack, and you know, it's back, it's some serious analysis now, you know, none of this personal digs and abusing teams and managers, I don't like all that. Back now to analysis by Joe Loughnane, just proper, just about the match, and that's it.
Okay, well here's the analysis then. Who's going to win the All-Ireland?
Well, it's hard to say, you know, it could be either one or two teams, Tipperary or Kilkenny, right? Two of the worst teams I've seen now compete in All Ireland in a long time. Absolutely. You look at it, the standard of hurling is so bad, let me tell you that. So bad. Remember back in the day when you had the likes of JJ and you'd Lar, you'd own Larkin. Now, okay, the standard was probably worse back then. But at least those lads would go, they'd take lumps out of each other. Do you know what I mean? I was chatting to Babs Keating there one day. He told me, that Lar Corbett fella, he says that one of the worst players he's ever managed. Do you know what Lar told him at the start of a season one time? He says, are you going to commit the tip? He says, I will. Absolutely, Babs. He says, but here's the thing. He says, I can play the matches, but I can't train. Imagine that. I can play an inter-county hurler says that, play the matches, but you can't. I tell you one thing, JJ, you didn't bet him half hard enough, whatever he is. There he is. Lar Corbett's in there. I tell you, Lar Corbett, he absolutely, I went to watch him, the 2014 All-Ireland hurling final. I went in nice and early to watch Lar, and I have to say, Lar, jeez, I thought you were brilliant. Jeez, he was so sharp. Do you know what I mean? Very wristy, over and back, long ball, catching the whole lot. And then the ball was thrown in and he collapsed. Do you know what I mean? Just absolutely. And in fairness to Lar, Lar followed Tipperary through thick and thin. And anyone from Tip knows that Lar is fairly fucking thick, do you know what I mean? But that's it. Who's going to win now on Sunday? Look, I would say that this is the worst Tipperary team I've seen in years. I'm sorry. They'll beat Kilkenny by about 10, I'd say, absolutely. Anyway, lads, I'm off. Good luck. I'll see you after.